I'm Lian Peck in Kuala Lumpur with the top stories here on Al Jazeera. Leaders of the 16 nations that use the euro currency have approved a $145 billion bailout for debt-ridden Greece. During an emergency summit late on Friday, they also agreed on a series of proposals to protect the euro. Well, Stephen Keane is an Associate Professor of Economics and Finance at the University of Western Sydney. He says the Eurozone's latest proposals don't go far enough.
They need to suspend the Maastricht Treaty. The absurd element of the Maastricht Treaty was it imposed an impossible limitation upon governments to say that deficits could never exceed 3% of GDP. Now, even when that was tried 10 years ago, some of the countries are very close to being in breach anyway. But of course, when you have an enormous financial crisis like the global financial crisis, that plunges government revenue, it drastically increases their spending on welfare, and that's what's made them go from 3% to, in the case of places like Greece and Italy and Spain, over 10% of GDP is the size of the deficit.
Well, senior officials from the UK's Conservative Party have begun talks with the Liberal Democrats to get their support to form a new government. The Conservatives won 306 seats in the general election, 20 shy of the number needed to form a majority in Parliament. Prime Minister Gordon Brown's Labour Party came in second with 258 seats, and the Liberal Democrats won 57 seats. Engineers from the BP oil company have used underwater robots to put a massive metal chamber over a ruptured oil well in the Gulf of Mexico. It is the company's latest effort to contain the leak, which has been gushing oil since April 20th. The next step is to attach a pipe to carry the oil to the surface. The spreading slick is threatening marine life along the southern United States coastline. And passengers on flights from North America to Europe may be spending more time in the air than they were hoping. The volcano in Iceland has spewed a cloud of ash that stretches 2,000 kilometers across the skies, and it's forcing most flights to divert into a sky-high traffic jam. Around 600 flights operated by 40 airlines have had to carry extra fuel because of the diversions. And for the latest updates, you can always log on to our website. The address is aljazeera.net/English.